Welcome to Rotu's DragonSoul Hero Review. I will try to objectively rate each skill on its own individual merit on a 1 through 5 star basis, as well as the damage. I will take a short stroll through suggested runes and end with an overall review that includes heroes I use with the hero in review, where I use them, then the final overall star rating, and to cap it off, whether I believe it's worth your time. Let's begin. Up for review this week, Bardbarian. Her white, active skill, the power of rock. Buffs all allies for 8 seconds. Allies gain 545 basic damage, 545 skill power, 50% movement speed, and 50% attack speed. Has no traits. Hit harder, run faster, jump higher. Top to bottom, stem to stern, and any other metaphor for being good from beginning to end. This is one of the most elite skills starting at level 1 all the way up. There is not a single fight or scenario that this skill will ever falter. I rate this as a 5-star skill. Her green skill, Shredding Solo, sends out a massive air distortion that deals 2 stars worth of physical damage to each foe hit. Has the physical damage trait. Nothing special, it's the workhorse of attacks. It's a physical area attack that shoots to the other side of the screen in the direction she's facing, and it's physical, so she lifesteals with it. I rate this as a 3-star skill. Her blue skill, Rocker Smash, can now swing her Axtar at foes if they are in melee range. This attack deals 2 stars worth of physical damage, has a physical damage trait and a slashing damage trait. This basically is just an extra basic attack. It's pretty unimpressive really. I really don't know why they made the decision to make her a ranged character, I guess for what, 15 levels? I rate this as a 2-star skill. Her purple skill, Turn It Up to 11. Swings her Axtar faster, increasing her attack speed by 54.5%. Has no traits. Speed isn't just a blanket stat like health or strength, so I'm okay with this skill. Between this and Power of Rock, she attacks really fast. I rate this as a 4-star skill.
These go to 11.
Her orange, legendary skill, Inspiring Chords. Every time she attacks, she gains 1 chord. When she has 3 chords, she and her team gains a buff that causes their next basic attack to deal 1 star's worth of extra damage. Has no traits. This skill is unlocked when you promote to orange and then do 3 quests. Step 1. Heads will roll. Sacrifice a purifying tuning fork. Easier than most collections, but since it's a higher level, I had to delay progressing another hero. Step 2. Don't stop me now. Use Bardbarian to defeat 5 Bardbarian Titans in the Titan Temple. Like similar, this one is just a waiting game. Step 3. Bringing down the house. Buff allies with the power of rock 30 times in 1 day. Only counts if you win. I don't remember this step. I just went all about my normal day of farming and it just popped up. It's that easy. I've always been a fan of team buffs, and as you would expect, this skill goes off pretty quickly, usually 2 to 3 times a wave. Now something to note, when looking for pairings, don't fret this skill at all. Literally every hero in the game has a basic attack. I know the distinction is small, but this isn't added to a basic damage skill, so this is never wasted. The extra damage is always nice, but it's likely not going to make or break many matches. I rate this as a 3-star skill. For runes, I use Blood for lifesteal because she's physical and she hits really fast. I have a love-hate with the potency of Blood, but this one's a no-brainer. I also use Flame because I like extra damage. Bolt is the recommended, and River, although possibly overkill, could be a solid choice. You really almost can't screw her runes up. I've seen her justifiably tank runed. I still like my health for major runes. For minor slot, target expertise, fury, conservation, crit damage, and lifesteal. And anything else, that's fun. Because I went blood, I opted to put less emphasis on lifesteal. If you go with another setup, you're going to want to put a higher priority on it. Unlike most rockers, she has aged quite well. Where do I use her? Everywhere. Fight pit? Yes. Coliseum? Yes. War? Yes. Campaign? Yes. Titan temples? Yes. To stabilize my wobbly coffee table? No. Have some goddamn respect. She fits in any lineup with any hero anywhere. She is DragonSoul's equivalent of Spider-Man. Overall, I rate her as a 5-star hero because I don't want to have to go back and justify using higher ratings ever again. Bardbarian is a must-have. I think because she's been one of the best for so long, she gets kind of forgotten about as other heroes rise and fall. She is the single most important hero you will ever get. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, entertaining, or even both, I encourage you to rate, comment, and even subscribe. Questions, comments, or suggestions are easier on Twitter @RotuDS. Okay, that's the end.